Hey, what is up, people? Coming to you live from Jacksonville, Florida. As always, we are live and direct. And in today's podcast, we got a few questions to get answered. And
what we do here is go back.
The first one is, without cell phones having video cameras on them, would we have cops that are looked at as bad people? And my personal opinion is, I would have to say, without the cell phones, you wouldn't have people walking around with video cameras, because when the HD Flip Minnow was around, which is probably a little bit smaller than a cell phone, because I'm looking at a Kodak camera right here that was a Kodak ZI6, which is a pocket camera, and we have digital cameras that are point and shoot that take 1080p video, cinematic video, but nobody carries those around on a regular basis. And I think if a cell phone was just a cell phone without a video camera, you wouldn't have everybody snapping pictures and video. Instagram wouldn't be where it is, and I don't think YouTube would be where it's at. And especially, you wouldn't have the cops being looked at as bad people, because it's not normal in history. We've never had everybody and their mama carrying around cell phones with video cameras. So I'm technically saying you're carrying around a nice DSLR camera, a nice camcorder, and a laptop in your pocket. And if you guys don't agree with me, you're mistaken, because look at it this way: an iPhone or a Samsung with 16 megapixels, and the video you're capturing on that is 4K video resolution, which is cinematic video. You're getting super high quality photos.
You know, if nobody had a cell phone, there wouldn't be much evidence of cops doing bad things. But like, stupid thing is, it's not all cops, you know. It's just like a few. It's a few cops who done some fucked up shit, and then it just spreads. But I think if we didn't have cell phones with cameras on them, I don't think it would be in the news all the time, though.
That is true, because I always think, isn't, like, I think it was Joe Rogan was saying that it's kind of weird as a society that we all carry video cameras around, because when I was a kid, nobody carried HD web cameras and video cameras and taking pictures of everything, and you wouldn't have Instagram. I don't think YouTube would be as big if it wasn't for the cell phone, because when cell phones didn't have video cameras and you had like your flip camera, everybody wouldn't be carrying flip cameras around filming stuff. Even though flip cameras are small, no one's carrying that around. They only carry around the cell phone because it's a computer, it's a laptop, and it's a camera. That's why we always have cameras with us.
Yeah, and if cell phones didn't exist, nobody is going to carry around a big old camcorder 24/7, you know?
You wouldn't have Instagram, I guarantee you that, because who's going to be taking like a big professional camera to McDonald's and taking pictures of cheeseburgers?
Exactly.
Because for a long time, Instagram used to be all about taking food photos. Do I think of police brutality? Well, I gotta say this. A lot of cops are looked at as bad. A lot of cops do target certain races for certain reasons. I don't know why, but it happens, and it's disgusting, and it is pathetic that it happens. I don't care if you're pink, blue, white, yellow, Asian, African, a white American, Brazilian. So officers now that are getting killed by a lot of these people.
Well, the police being killed, I think, is fucked up because like if they were killing the cops that had like killed someone else in a wrong way, that'd be. I mean, I would kind of understand that, but they're just killing just random cops, which I think is stupid.
It's like the one in New York. I think it was the two guys in New York that were just chilling in their cop car and they got shot in the head and killed.
Yeah, man,
and then there was one, I think it was like Oklahoma or something like that, where these two cops walk up to the car. It was just like a regular, like, oh, you ran a red light, and they roll up to be like, hey, can I see your license? The dude pulled a gun out on him and shot him like point blank.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I mean, I can look at it as both ways. That I can see why those people are pissed off that cops are doing bad stuff, but guarantee you, if their house is robbed, 911, I need help. My house is robbed.
Yeah, there was this. I saw this girl who was married to a police officer, and she was talking about how not all cops are bad, but like these people who think they are, if they're in trouble, they're gonna call the cops. They're not gonna call a gangster to come help them out.
Yeah, because I've had my fair of like asshole cops, but
oh yeah,
you know how I don't even want to know how stressful that job is. You know, just walking up to some car to say, "Hey, I need your license." You don't know if that dude's on crack or gonna pull out a gun and start shooting at you. You know, you have no idea.
Yeah, I actually have some family that are cops in Las Vegas.
I bet you that's a stressful job, though.
Yeah. One of them was actually forced to retire because he pulled over a drunk driver, and then while he was talking to the drunk driver or whatever, another drunk driver came by and just smashed him.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, Las Vegas's attraction is gambling
and partying,
strip clubs, the whole thing. You know?
Oh, and it's a capital of fights, like boxing and MMA fights.
Oh yeah, and prostitution.
Yeah, they hand out. I remember when I went there, they handed out these little like cards.
Yeah.
And they're like, here. And I remember clearly, I took a bunch of them. I was like, okay, cool. And then this one guy, he goes to give it to me, and I'm walking because it was for my friend's 21st birthday. We were walking. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna grab one and rip it up. And this dude goes, here's the card. I turn around and go, no, and I ripped it up. And he tries to get in my face. I'm like, I don't want no hose. I don't even know hose. He got pissed off because I ripped up his business card.
Well, one time I was 16 when I was in Las Vegas, and a guy gave me one when I was 16.
They don't care.
Yeah, I know. And then either do the prostitutes, because I was 16 years old, and this prostitute was trying to like get all up on me.
Okay.
What's funny is the last time that I was in Vegas, me and my brother were gambling, and then this gorgeous black girl starts talking to us or whatever, and my brother was like, so are you a prostitute? And she was like, no, I'm an escort. I was like, is there really a difference? I mean,
there's two more questions. What's your honest opinion about social media? Do you like it or do you not like it? I think some people overly take Facebook and social media way too much. A lot of people freak out when you just friend them or you don't add them as a friend. And they're like, well, you don't like me? How come you're not adding me as your buddy? Because I always say this, guys. It doesn't matter if I have you on my friends list or not. Because I don't really add people that I know might not comment my stuff, might not appreciate what I post, and
you know, when I was a little younger, I loved it. Now, I don't even like it, man.
I'm talking about any social media. I can say like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. Do you why or why not? Do you like it or why not?
I don't know. I just feel like it's like nobody knows how to like communicate in real life because of like the internet and social media and stuff.
Is it called anti-social media?
I mean, that's what it should be called. Because like someone's like, yeah, I have 5,000 friends on Facebook or whatever, and it's like, oh, cool. How many of them are real life friends? None.
That's
So
the
it's
truth.
So it's like you have no friends in real life, but you got 5,000 internet friends. Like, whoop-de-doo.
And it's always so. It's like, why have certain people on there that are like that? And like I was saying, I really think the whole social media thing is getting to a point that people overuse it. People post random stuff that they normally shouldn't be posting. And sometimes I think it makes people antisocial. And you guys might not agree with me, but I honestly think that's the realistic truth of what is going on here. But do I think social media can be used in a good way? Yeah. Because it can help people get jobs. Like, when in history could we go around filming ourselves and make a decent living off it? It's possible some of these YouTubers are making tons and tons of money off of YouTube just because they're vlogging. And not everybody is successful, but there is a point where you can use social media to make a bit of living, buy a house. It's possible. Shay Carl's done it, and he's proven that it's possible. But I think a lot of people in reality, when it comes to social media, is some people get obsessed about it. Some people post stuff they shouldn't be posting.
And then what happens is they'll subscribe to you, and then once they see you subscribe to them, a couple days later they'll unsubscribe you, and you'll never know it.
Yeah, or they never watch your stuff, or they'll come across your video and go, I was subscribed to you for years. It's like, because I had no clue what I was doing when I first started YouTube. Are we still having technical difficulties? This dude's over there having technical difficulties, as always. His computer is jacked up, ladies and gentlemen. Never buy those Walmart fall apart computers because they do break down. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually have 3 viewers in the house.
I think it's actually like my computer froze, so I had to switch over to my phone.
Oh, okay, well, it says we have 3 viewers in the house, so which I was like, that's kind of crazy because I haven't. Normally when we do these podcasts, it's like 0 views.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, I think what happens is because I went to upload this yesterday, so it sent out like a general message on my YouTube channel saying podcast starting, and when people click on it, it said stay tuned.
Yeah, because I got some like reminder thing, and it was like Trevor's podcast starts at 7 o'clock. I was like, no shit.
So, maybe that's the way we should do it from now on. Like, if we're gonna do one ahead of time, like next time, just set it up and say like, hey, we're gonna do it tomorrow at 5 or something, and then people might show up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't mind when people show up. It's just like, I just want people to, like, I think it'd be better if they were posting questions.
Yeah, I know.
So will weed ever be legalized all around the country, not just in a few states, but actually legalized where it's okay to go smoke a joint and people are like, oh, it's just like smoking cigarettes? What do you think about that, dude?
I think the next time it's on the ballot
here is
I think it might, because I mean, we were so close to getting it legalized just for medical, but like we got a long way to go to get it like legalized, like Denver, like Colorado, and Washington State have it.
Washington D.C. has it now.
Yeah, that I mean that's some bullshit there. Like the capital has it, but Florida can't fucking get it.
Yeah, I don't get why Florida can't have. I don't know why it's just not legal everywhere. It helps with so many problems.
Yeah.
Medical marijuana is. But they still have cigarettes out there.
I know, cigarettes are killing people right now. Like somebody right now is dying from it.
Well, they'll tell them to smoke e-cigarettes because that's healthier for you.
Yeah, which I don't really think it is, to be honest.
What about those water vapor things? Are those good for you?
I don't know much about water vapor things.
A lot of people are saying they smoke those because it's helping them quit, but there's got to be something wrong with those.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if it helps you quit.
You did it. You smoked one of those e-cigarettes. Was it good?
The one that I had, it really was not all that great.
Would you smoke it to quit?
Yeah, I would. Like, I'm trying to save up some money to buy this one. Like, I'm not sure if it's a vapor or if it's an e-cigarette. I think it's a vapor, but because it's a lot cheaper. Because I mean, it does cost like $100 or something, but then to like refill it, it's only like $8, and that lasts like, I don't know, 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, it's like liquid, right? Those are those vapors.
Yeah.
All the cool kids smoke those.
Yeah.
That is the Shooting the Shit podcast coming to you from Jacksonville, Florida, as always in Studio 1B. I am Trevor, your host of the most, and I'm out of here. Thanks for listening. See you guys around.